VeggieTales, the half-hearted Viking. Even Vikings need a vacation, and one of the favorite Viking vacation spots was the Village Inn Resort on the coast of Denmark. Say cheese, Sven shouted, snapping a group photo by the pool. This vacation was shaping up to be picture perfect until the monster showed up. Well, maybe things started going wrong even before the monster came along. Maybe it started when the Vikings met the hotel owner, half Danish, and his little dog, Beowulf. Half Danish was a half-hearted Viking. He never put his whole heart into anything, especially when it came to running the hotel. Half Danish carried their suitcases only halfway to their room, and then dropped them off on the floor. "It's the best I can do," he said. The hotel room was half the size of a normal room, and the beds were half the size of normal beds. "I thought we were getting king-size beds," said Olaf. "Sorry, we only have peanut-sized beds," said Half Danish. "It's the best I can do." Each day, the maids cleaned only half of each room. The restaurant served half-cooked meals, and the waiters spilled half of the food on the Vikings. The Vikings did their best to enjoy themselves anyway, but when Otter and the Sven discovered their hotel towels were only half dry, it was time to complain. They went straight to the front desk. "Sorry, it's the best I can do," said Half Danish. "God asked us to serve others with all of our heart," Otter said. "When you put all of your heart into something and do your best, it shows that you care. You don't care about anyone but yourself." Half Danish looked up from his paper and said, "What did you say? I was only half listening." Otter let out a groan. Half Danish set down his paper. "Okay, I'll give you guys bigger rooms if you help me get rid of a little pest in our hotel." "You mean bugs?" asked Sven. "No, a monster," said Half Danish. "You must be half crazy if you think you're going to fight a monster for you," Otter shouted. "I'll also give you half price on your room," Half Danish bargained. "It's a great deal," said Otter. That night, Otter and Sven hid in the storage room next to the kitchen. Half Danish said the monster broke into the hotel last night and took towels. Otter told Sven. "The horror," Sven explained. "What kind of monster would take a hotel towel? What kind of—" "Shh!" cried Otter. "Did you hear that?" There it was, the sound of a door cracking open. Something had entered the kitchen, something breathing very, very hard. "Ready?" whispered Otter. "Ready," said Sven, trembling. "Now," Otter said. The two brave Vikings barged into the kitchen. The flash of Sven's camera lit up the dark room. Otter hurled his net over the creature and jumped on its back. The monster thrashed and bashed through the kitchen like a clumsy bull on a wax floor in a china shop. Pots and pans crashed and dishes broke. Finally, the creature tumbled on the floor, tangled in the net. Someone turned on the light in the kitchen. It was Half Danish, still in his pajamas. "I was half asleep when I heard the ruckus," said Half Danish. "Did you capture the monster?" "We sure did," declared Otter proudly. "Behold, the beast." Otter stepped aside to see what kind of monster he had caught. It was terrifying. It was horrible. It was hotel employees? "Norse and Rune," Half Danish exclaimed. "What are you doing in the kitchen?" "Where's the monster?" asked Sven. "Don't you see, Sven?" said Otter. "They are the monster. And look, they're stealing towels again." You are fired, shouted Half Danish. No, wait, Otter said. Actually, I think they're bringing the towels back. And look, these towels are fluffy, clean, and dry. Ooh, lemony fresh, said Sven, burying his nose in a towel. Your employees really care, came a voice from the door. It was the guy from the all-night laundry place. Norris and Rune weren't happy with half-dry towels in the hotel, so they've been bringing them to me in the middle of the night. Half Danish was stunned. I didn't know you cared so much about the hotel, he said to his two employees. They do care and they do their very best. They're no monster, said the laundry guy. And that's when it happened. Somehow, someway, Half Danish's heart became whole that night. Maybe because Norse and Rune had shown him how wonderful it was to put your whole heart into something. From that moment on, things changed at the Pillage Inn resort. Half Danish made sure the meals were fully cooked, the beds were fully made, and the room service employees brought meals all the way to the room. Best of all, Half Danish learned that doing his best made him happy. Not half happy, but totally happy. And that wasn't half bad.